into the quarterfinals we go now over in the Copa America as hot to trot Argentina taking on Ecuador. That's right, in an all-South American encounter to see who can get through to the semi-finals. Who will take advantage? We'll get into it. All of it next. That's right, folks, back once again with another video. Today we're previewing Argentina up against Ecuador in the first of the quarterfinals over in the Copa America. We'll get to that in a second. If you knew where you've been, smash your subscribe button. Your one-stop shop for Copa America is right here under one Ruski. We expected Argentina to get through, but did we expect it to be Ecuador in a second spot over in Group B? Well, that's what we've got on our agenda. But of course, will Ecuador rise to the occasion and get through to a semi-final? We'll take a look at it, all of it, in a second. Of course, big shout out to the VIPs. They are the patrons. You know who you are. And again, if you do, smash the old subscribe. Of course, your one-stop shop for Copa America is right here under one Ruski. Let's jump into it then as we preview the game coming at you this coming Thursday, the 4th of July. That's right. Goodness gracious me, as we're celebrating the independence of the United States. We'll turn on the TV because this banger will be on late. So let's take a look at it then. Argentina, of course, been here 43 times in the past. They've won it 15 times. That's one on every three, pretty much. They win this trophy. Lionel Scaloni, manager. Of course, star man is Lautaro Martinez. They were in Group A, where they was at 4-1 on to win the group, 40-1 on to qualify. To win the whole thing, they were at 7-4. Currently, they're at 5-4. They're running away with it right now as heavyweight favourites. Of course, my expectation was, or is, to win the whole thing. They are currently ranked number 1 in the world according to the FIFA rankings. This is the resume so far for Argentina. Pretty flawless, if you don't say. 3 wins, 3 clean sheets, and they are scoring goals for fun. The only team, I think, that at the moment, anyway, as of recording, I'm recording this on the 1st of July, with a perfect record coming through. And it is squeaky clean perfect, no goals conceded. All the big players are showing up and doing their thing. So they're heading to this match against Ecuador, hot to bloody trot. These are the key men that will try to get them into the semi-finals, with the likes of Martinez between the sticks, Romero, Partes, Depal, Palacios, McAllister, Messi, of course. But what about the start 11? Well, I've gone for it this time. We're going to go with this bad boy right here. We got Martinez between the sticks, Talafico, Alessandro Martinez, Christian Romero, Gonzalo Montiel, Enzo Fernandez, Alexis McAllister, Nicolas Gonzalez, Rodrigo de Paul, Lautaro Martinez, and Lionel Messi. I think there was some changes for the last game against Peru. Some changes across the board there, but I think the regular main boys will be back for this one. But standing in the way will be Ecuador, who come out of a difficult Group B. It turned out to be a very, very surprising Group B with the exclusion of Jamaica. Of course, we knew about that. But Mexico crashing out with a surprise package B, Venezuela topping the group. But Ecuador are here, and that means they're going to give Argentina a run for their money. They've been here 29 times in the past. They've never betted a 4th place finish. It's going to look like Mission Impossible for Ecuador coming into this one. But they are managed by Felix Sanchez, starman Moses Caicedo. They are in Group B, or they were in Group B, where they had odds at 8-5 to win it, 11-4 on to qualifying. To win the whole thing, 16-1. They've currently got odds, not probably good odds, 25-1. They are drifting somewhat because of their route to the final, or route to glory is a very a dodgy one. My expectation was a semi-final berth, but that was probably on the basis that they were going to top the group in my eyes. But they failed that out. They're currently ranked 31st in the world according to the FIFA rankings. This is their resume. As you can see, it's been an up and down kind of a phase. They did lose to Venezuela on opening day, and I thought that was a blip, just a blip. And of course, Ecuador would be fantastic, and they would get it back. Or Venezuela would be shambolic as well. But no, they did bounce back with a 3-1 against Jamaica and got that all-important draw against Mexico to secure a win on goal difference to go through to the quarterfinals. But standing in the way is Argentina, and let's take a look at how their key players here are for this one. I've got the likes of Dominguez between the sticks, Hincapié at the back there, Cifuentes, John Yeboah, Kennedy Paz, and Capitano and Valencia. What about the 11 then? We're going to go with a 11 that's looking like this. We've got Alexander Dominguez, we've got Hincapié, Pancho, Torres, Prasado, Moses Caicedo, Franco, Sarmiento, Kennedy Paz, Werner Valencia, and Kevin Rodriguez is the 11 for me in this one. Let's take a look at the game then itself, coming at you this coming July the 4th, the NRG Stadium, the venue. Scaloni in the one dugout, Sanchez in the other. These two nations have played each other 18 times since 2004. 10 wins for Argentina, 3 for Ecuador, 5 draws at the moment. Argentina, though, hot to bloody trot, 6 wins on the bounce at the very least up against Ecuador's side. Just one defeat, though, in the last 5. But the most recent match between these two sides was back in June, earlier in maybe a bit of a build-up, perhaps. It was a 1-0 win for Argentina. Can I see the last time Ecuador picked up a cheeky win? It's going to be a little bit difficult for me to find that, but it's been a long, long time. They do have a 2-0 win on their record since 2004 against Argentina, but of course Argentina boasted a 6-1 win, which was not too far long ago, back in October 2019. Look at the bookies then, shall we? Argentina are 25-12 on for the victory. 13-2 is your Ecuador, and the draw is at 31-10. And as you can see from the public vote, of course, Argentina overwhelming favoured by you guys making a vote at home. But what about me? What about me on this one then? Of course, Argentina have been perfect. They've been stellar. They haven't done a single thing wrong. They've even given opportunities to other players and rotated the squad a little bit. But they're coming up against Ecuador here, where a draw or maybe dragging into 90 minutes is probably their best hope to get anything out of this one. But ultimately, I just can't see this Argentinian party bus stopping at any point. And at the moment, it does look like an easy street all the way through to the final, because I think the real challengers are going to be on the other end of the draw. The Uruguays, the Colombias, the Brazils, they're all going to be on the other end of the draw here. So it looks like easy street for Argentina, and I don't see any change here. I'm going to give Ecuador a goal in this one. 3-1 win in the end, though. Argentina to cruise to the semi-finals, where they'll take on the winner of Canada and Venezuela. Who'd have thunk that? That's, of course, up ahead. But until then, subscribe, smash the like, catch you later. But until then, guys and gals, we are done.